The men in blue comfortably placed there in the finals, but they will take lessons from the match against Sri Lanka. And one bowler in particular, just 20, the one who troubled them quite a bit, isn't it?
Absolutely, Ketki. Dunith Wellalage, remember that name. He is someone who has, of course, hogged the limelight and the headlines after that match against India. But something tells me he's going to be around for a while, Ketki, because at the age of 20, to be able to come into a match against Team India and make some of the best batsmen in the world dance to his tunes, it really tells you a lot about the character that this very, very young man has. And, of course, the skills that he possesses. It's not surprising to hear from Sri Lankan former cricketers and the entire Sri Lankan cricketing fraternity that this is a young man who's been earmarked for great things. And if you look at what he did in this match, look at the wickets that he took. He took 5 for 40 against India, absolutely rattled the Indian top order. Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill, Virat, Kohli, Rahul and Hardik Pandya all fell to this left-arm spinner, just 20 years old. But having said that, he is not just a spinner. He is also a very, very competent batsman. In fact, he's a complete package. He's an all-rounder, and you can see that by virtue of what he did against India, where he scored 42 not out of just 46 balls. And such was Dunith's impact on the match, Ketki, that despite the fact that Sri Lanka lost the game, he was handed the man of the match award.
All right. And I'm sure those Google searches for his name have gone up. But, you were also talking about how his name may be unknown globally, but in Sri Lanka, he's someone who they are really banking on.
Absolutely. It's the case in every country for people who follow and track a particular sport. If whether you're a former player or a coach or an administrator or a scout, you will know the young kids coming up the ranks. It's the same with Dunith. Most people in Sri Lanka who keep tabs on what's happening, they have heard his name, they've seen him play up close and personal, and they know just how talented he is. He's someone who's represented Sri Lanka previously in the Under-19 World Cup as well, and done very well. The World Cup that he went to, he finished, as far as I can remember, as the leading wicket taker. He's someone who troubled very good batters in that tournament. And then he has sort of translated that form into the biggest stage of them all, which is international cricket. So far, I think he's played about 12 or 13 or 14 ODIs, somewhere around that number. Played just one test. He made his international debut just last year in 2022. And already is someone who you can see has become sort of a regular fixture in the Sri Lankan limited overs team, especially the ODI team. And he comes from a cricketing family because his father was a wicketkeeper batter. He played some level of cricket, but Dunith is the one who's really, made the family name shine, because he has gone on to do sort of greater things and played on bigger stages. But he comes from that background, so he picked up the game very quickly, and such was his dedication. Like a lot of kids, he decided to shift base as well and go to a school with better infrastructure and better facilities so that he could play cricket there. In fact, there is a former Sri Lankan cricketer who was a mentor of sorts for Dunith, who saw him in that school and who sort of nurtured his talent over there at a very young age, who feels that he's someone who could well be one of the biggest flag bearers for Sri Lankan cricket in the years to come.
All right, watch out for the player and watch out for that name, is Dunith.
From breaking news, detailed analysis, in-depth interviews and explainers, follow the Times of India. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like our videos and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest.